back to Finn versus History. As ever, I'm joined by Horatio Gould. It's a women's episode this week. There's going to be a lot of bickering. This podcast has capitulated to the...
Batting collapse.
It's a batting collapse. It's a male batting collapse. We've opened the door to some truly terrifying possibilities.
It's Finn versus Herstory. Who will win?
Finally. Finn, the fight we've all been waiting for. Finn takes on Herstory.
Her gossipy.
Her who knows? We're talking about Joan of Arc today.
Christ.
Female.
I think it's pronounced Joan.
Jean d'Arc. Jean d'Arc.
I mean, a French woman.
Christ.
This is...
How far are we fallen?
This is as far away from where we feel comfortable as you could possibly get. A double negative.
A French woman. Two wrongs don't make a right.
I mean, we've got Dunkirk coming up, which is really for the dads. So
yeah, don't worry. This will be a fleeting. We were just one part. Joan of Arc.
What is this? This is I guess it's like when you've been eating terribly for like 10 days and then you smash like a punnet of blueberries or something just to try and reset the fibre in the stomach.
It's going to Pret-a-Manger and it's getting like the tiffin, the fucking sloppy sandwich, the sauerkraut thing, a couple of croissants, and then one pot of mango.
Just to make you feel...
right, well, I'll eat that first and then I'll just... Joan of Arc, she is in our next episode, this is one part, I should say. Yeah. One part on Joan of Arc. That's all she deserves. And then in our next episode, we will have a female guest. Terrifying. I say that again for our listeners. We will have a female guest. Yeah. Steady yourself now. Yeah. Pause it, take a break, reckon with what that will mean. I'm terrified.
Make sure you're sitting down.
Please be sitting. Do not listen to that standing up.
They're not really standing up.
No, I mean, I guess we'll just tell the care home staff that there might be a big shock.
Please don't hit your carer in anger because there's a woman. The carers are doing their best work. Yeah. Please do not abuse staff. Basically. It's not their fault. We've got to tell people not to abuse staff.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I must say, when I see those pictures or whatever they are, placards in railway stations, like all our staff deserve respect. They don't. They work in railway stations.
See it, slap it.
See it, slap it.
Swear
fuck it. I think they deserve to be told that they're idiots. They're fat idiots, personally.
Do not throw your little chocolate puddings in like yogurt pots across the room.
Yeah, and just to be clear, in our heads, this is only being listened to by like One Flew in the Cuckoo's Nest level of asylum people.
There's been a lot of dirty protests.
There will be people flinging shit at walls when they see the woman that comes into the studio. That's in our next episode.
Don't worry, it's not a sign of things to come.
No. It's a one-off. It's
a reminder of how good you've got it.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes you can only appreciate the country you live in when you go abroad.
You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Paved over paradise and put up a parking lot. Anyway, that parking lot is already on the Patreon. We will be talking about more medieval women. Mm-hmm. Now, medieval women, this is sort of female prehistory, I imagine.
Wingem.
When would you say that the story of women, herstory, when would you say it begins?
I'd say maybe Margaret Thatcher.
Yes, so the late 80s is what I'd say. Thatcher's second term. First term is like, I'm not sure this is a thing. Second term,
she's still a bloke.
She's got in. Yeah, she's a bloke in a wig, and it turns out she's not. She's a woman. So if that's year zero, right? So really, for history, we go by Christ. Yeah. Spanning sort of 5,000 years.
But then female history is by Thatcher.
So Thatcher.
So BT.
Yeah, BT, AT. So Joan of Arc was alive.
Medieval French woman, this really...
Oh my God. Medieval French women. Yeah. This is the downside.
This is a away day, it's like a cauldron. Your home fans are right up, it's like the new camp.
You can barely see the boys up there. They're up there somewhere. This is...
we don't know much about Joan of Arc. Do you think it's not taught? Because she's known as she's one of those famous women in history, not hard.
Yeah, tallest dwarf syndrome. Yeah,
straightest man in France. I mean,
Joan of Arc, Florence Nightingale. Yeah,
Amelia Air Crash.
Amelia Pankhurst, Amelia Air Crash.
Yeah, two Amelias.
Thatcher, Truss. That's it, really.
Truss.
Those are the 7 women.
Is Merkel going to get on the list when she dies?
Merkel?
Yeah. Monal.
Angela Monal. Oh, Susan Boyle, of course. Come on.
I mean, that she really is. Remember when we were like, she's ugly, oh wait, she can sing.
She's not ugly, look at that. She looked beautiful there.
Well, in medieval times, she was probably the most attractive thing people had ever seen.
Yeah.
And that's something we should remember, is that we can't really imagine how ugly these women were.
An Instagram discover page for a medieval man, he would have an aneurysm.
Yes.
He'd basically lobotomise.
He'd kill himself.
He'd see just kind of Sydney Sweeney, Sabrina Carpenter compilations on his Instagram, and his brain would melt.
I saw a brilliant meme the other day. Not to sound like I'm 50. There was a photo of Sydney Sweeney.
Charlie bit my finger.
And you heard about this thing, Fenton? It's hilarious. No, it was a photo of Sydney Sweeney with her bobs out.
Right.
And
brilliant.
And that's it.
I think that's a meme, Dad.
I loved it. I get what you're on about now with these memes. They're so
very funny.
It was. That's good. I like that. That's another one. Anyway, it was, and the text just said, men used to see women this attractive once in their life, and they'd paint her on the side of a plane, they'd go and carpet bomb.
Yeah.
And now we see 3 women this attractive getting fucked in a tumble dry before 9 a.m. and you wonder why no one wants to dig a trench anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Really good stuff. I'm lapping that up.
Yeah.
There's too many fit women, too available to me. And I will put my hand up now and say that if my wife were ever to see my Discover page on Instagram,
what would happen?
Instant divorce.
All right, okay.
All of them are AI.
So I thought...
None of them are real. They're all AI women. And I'm liking them. I'm liking their stuff.
You're commenting?
I like them.
Hello, beautiful.
I'm not commenting, but I'm liking them.
You're messaging. Hello, where are you based?
Where are you? Is that Italy? That looks gorgeous.
The most clearly...
Buongiorno.
Like the Eiffel Tower AI in the background.
It's the Eiffel Tower with a pair of tits. Eiffel Tower with a pair of tits in it. Bonjour, mademoiselle. How tall are you? You look tall over there. I'm falling for the most insane. It's like Bender from Futurama. Is his name Bender?
Yeah, it is Bender.
It is Bender.
Doesn't feel right.
As I said that, I was like, is that...
Because he bends girders.
Right, okay. It's like Bender from Futurama with tits. And I'm like, God, she's absolutely stunning. How are they doing this? These magic robots, women. No, the AI women are gorgeous.
They really are.
AI MILFs is it's just kryptonite to me. I can't deal with it. They've managed to make a sort of realistic... I mean, it's not realistic because obviously...
Yeah.
Postpartum women don't. Yeah. They're just not into.
But I think
they're not as intact as these AI.
I could draw a woman on the back of a napkin and it would get you off.
No,
I'll just quickly go like that, and you'd be like, "Oh, she's gorgeous."
No, you couldn't. No, because you'd draw a horrible little hentai Twinkie thing.
All right.
I want a raggedy old mum that's been through the mill.
What, on AI?
Yes, that's what I like. AI
are AI women raggedy old MILFs?
The ones that I get are because
is one of the prompts they're putting into AI and make it a raggedy old MILF.
Look at this. Look at this.
AI raggedy old MILF.
Oh, I can't. Kryptonite. Look at it. Raggedy AI MILFs. Chewed up old MILFs.
So I thought everyone's Discover Weekly... not Discover... It's the Discover page,
Spotify
right?
Discover Weekly.
Everyone's Discover page was just... I thought it was all horny.
We've got new music for you. Oh, yeah,
how horny is your Discover page on Instagram?
It's mainly... Well, there's some like women with 3 boobs. Right. And then it's sharks and men falling from heights. I don't know what it thinks I am.
Mine's the horniest Discover page, and I thought it was just agreed that everyone has horny Instagram Discover pages. My aunt, I said, "Can I see yours?"
Yeah.
Hers, it's just, she's a very sweet English woman, right? Hers is just AI images of squirrels and knitting. That's all it is.
Christ.
So it made me realise, oh fuck, this is very much...
Yeah. Mine is just it's AI MILFs and then it's Down syndrome cooking shows. That's what I get. And then my wife has fit men chopping wood topless in the woods. That's what she does.
That's fair enough. I guess that's fair enough. You know.
That's one all, I reckon.
Yeah.
Is there any AI, like, is anyone made on AI ugly or are they always beautiful?
What do you mean? Type in ugly guy on AI.
Yeah, have you not seen the most British... asking AI to make the most British people ever. And
what
it's just
a stupid question from a stupid
there you
man.
go, look.
There we go, you fucking moron.
I've never seen anything like that. Mine's always just three-titted women.
And they're AI or real?
They're not real.
Right. You have to really think about it.
All right, 10 minutes of Joan of Arc. We've just talked about...
Come on.
Hold your nose.
Hold your nose. Well, that's exactly true because we're talking about a French teenage activist.
Yeah.
She's like a smellier Greta Thunberg, if you could even imagine such a thing.
Yeah. At some point, it's just smelly. Adding smells on top. You can't get smellier.
It's like a stink lasagna.
You know, she's French, probably bisexual. She's an activist.
Trans.
It's like,
she's trans.
Yeah.
We just touched hands there.
She's trans.
She's trans. And then we power up and we become... It'd be funny if I thought trans people were two people in one. They were like, it's when two people unite.
Now we're trans. Just two straight guys.
Straight guys, and they just become a woman.
I don't think this is what trans people
And then
are.
we touch hands and we just become a woman. We're just Caitlyn Jenner. This is the long road to Caitlyn Jenner, we should say.
This episode of Finverse History is sponsored by Surfshark, the premier provider of VPNs. Do you know what a VPN is?
I don't. But I tell you what, I do have problems when I want to watch horrible, disgusting, filthy videos.
Yeah. Why?
Why? Because I'm terrified that my wife and everyone in the world will see what I'm doing.
You're in luck, because Surfshark provides brilliant, easy-to-use VPNs. That means that you can basically have your location, your IP location, from anywhere in the world, right?
So I could run away from my wife and children to Mexico, Bahamas, and I could watch horrible stuff.
Or you can just change your IP so it thinks you're in the Bahamas, and you can watch it at home.
So I still have to stay at home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I use a VPN.
Well, brilliant.
I use a VPN sometimes when I want to watch videos in a foreign country.
Well, that's great. Because the worst thing about travelling is foreign TV and foreign people.
Yeah.
And being,
the list goes on.
And being abroad and the food and the weather. It turns out you can't have a holiday from your life. You're still you. You're just abroad.
That sombrero doesn't change anything.
No. So why don't you secure your digital life with a Surfshark VPN?
Yeah.
It's a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. Yeah. Go to surfshark.com/FVH. That's surfshark.com/FVH. Foxtrot, Vagina, Hotel.
You stayed at the Foxtrot Vagina Hotel.
I've stayed at the Foxtrot. That's where we went on our honeymoon.
Yeah, dirty sheets though.
Click the link below or use the code FVH. That's Foxtrot Vag Hotel. For 4 extra months of Surfshark. Don't let online threats catch you off guard.
Yeah.
Keep your data safe and see you next time.
Anyway, let's get back to the bloody episode, shall we?
Can we please get back to some history?
We'll do an ep on Caitlyn Jenner because I'm a big fan of Caitlyn Jenner.
I love Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
She seems like a stand-up gal.
As soon as she went MAGA, I was like, you're a legend.
Hilarious. This is
She's against gay marriage. Do you know that?
Yeah, hilarious.
Beast.
She's kept Bruce's opinions. That's what's so funny. That's what's so funny. Is that now it's broken people who are like on one when everything's all on one side.
And she's playing dodgems. She's just fucking running people over.
Yeah, of course she is.
It's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
She's played life like a video game.
She killed a woman.
Yeah, she's playing life like a video game. Yeah, I'll be a woman.
Yeah.
No, I'm still going to... Gay marriage is disgusting. It's a sin.
No, it's awful. Yeah.
Anyway, la 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 la. Ah!
Hey, maybe if I'm a woman, I can just decide to drive really badly. Oh, no.
Yeah, now people really believe I'm a woman.
Yeah,
how badly I'm
to be fair, she's doubled down, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She's gone, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this properly. So listen, Joan of Arc.
Listening.
Come on. Joan of Arc is a teen, and not in a fun way.
in an annoying way.
In a really annoying way. She's not a horny teen. She's maybe the least horny teen there's ever been. Would you say? I can't think of, apart from Greta, I can't think of a least Malala maybe. She's
barely legal. Oh my god, she's fucking going on a bit, isn't she?
Yeah,
Christ.
Barely fucking interesting.
Yeah.
So Joan of Arc,
fucking boring.
Joan can't park, whatever you want to call her. Now she is around in the
Moan of Arc. Mona can't park.
Mona can't park. She is in the. She's currently she's a French saint,
right?
But she becomes a symbol of France,
right?
Because of what she does in her very short life. Just 19 years old when she dies.
Doesn't even see her 20th birthday.
Does not see her 20th birthday.
Right.
So she is around during the 100 Years' War. Yep. Now, this is more your ballpark than mine. Yeah. What's going on with the 100 Years' War?
Well, it was a war that was around 100 years.
Actually, more than 100 years.
Yeah. It went on for ages. Yeah. It's between France and England. It's a sort of... there's a lot of just... Game of Thrones dynastic clashes. Something that I didn't really realise is that there was like broken up within France was the Burgundians.
Yes.
So I think that's imagine Burgundy. So France wasn't what it was today. There was like a big section of it that was also allied with the English at some point. But there's loads going on. Basically, France is the biggest country in Europe, the most powerful country in Europe. But because of mismanagement and infighting, it's quite vulnerable.
Yes.
And then England, who are like a strappy upstart, just keep coming and raiding France, and they have huge victories like the Battle of Crécy, Battle of Agincourt, because we've got longbows, which no one else in the world has, and so we're beating the French with way less men, and we're kind of dominating. But it is like an FA Cup upset us beating France.
Right.
Because they are actually a lot more powerful, a lot richer. I think their population is 6 times that of England.
And Paris at this point is...
what is that? Like a hole in the ground? Like
no, it's the biggest
Indian toilet?
It is an Indian toilet.
Right.
But it's the biggest city outside of Constantinople.
All right, you're going to actually say something sincere about Paris.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, the country, obviously the country's a toilet.
Right.
But Paris is a potty?
It's a potty.
Paris is a potty?
The country has not been unified into...
Very posh when you said that.
Yeah.
Paris is a potty?
Do you have a potty, Charlie?
I have had a couple, yeah.
Are you potty trained?
I peed the bed till I was like 15.
That makes so much sense.
I was Googling like, what happens if this happens forever? What happens if I never stop?
What happens?
You just have to kind of... I guess come clean and hope you find someone.
Come clean. You've got another problem if you're coming clean.
but I would pee through my mattress and it would go on my homework and I had to hand it in covered in piss.
Your homework under your mattress?
Where's your homework?
Under my bed. I was on the bunk bed.
So if you
it rained down below my mattress onto my homework and I'd have to hand it in. And when I went for sleepovers at friends' houses, I wouldn't drink for 3 hours before bed. I was so thirsty. But if I peed, then
Yeah, it's a tough one, the bedwetting.
It's very humiliating.
You can't do anything about it.
I had to wear a nap. My mum got me like kind of teen nappies for a bit.
And again, not in a good way. These aren't fun teen nappies. These are sort of
these are bad nappies, yeah.
They're bad nappies.
What's the branding on teen nappies?
So
they're trying to make it cool.
Like a little kind of rock on sign.
Someone throwing the horns.
It's like loads of people hanging out, smoking.
Going to the toilets for losers.
Yeah. Less time on the toilet, more time to rock out.
Does it have an electric guitar on it?
It's just like peeing wherever the fuck you like.
But yeah, it's rock and roll.
I don't need a potty.
Slash
nappies.
But there's nothing you can do about bedwetting, is there?
No, you just have to starve your...
No, there really is.
What? Stop pissing?
Yeah, I mean, we've just done it with our 4-year-old. Took her 3 weeks and she's cracked it.
What, already?
That hurts his feelings.
Yeah. Potty by the bed. That's what you need. Potty by the bed. And we give her a marshmallow in the morning if she doesn't piss herself.
Yeah, but you're not doing it as a protest, are you?
No, I'm doing it because I can't.
It's not because of the Iraq War, was it?
No, I will
not stop pissing
until George
Blair
Bush
withdraws
from Basra.
Yeah, no, I was desperately trying to stop pissing, but I just couldn't stop.
Yeah,
for years.
You loved it.
I loved it.
I bet you're pissing like this.
You loved it. With your... So,
yeah, go on.
But no, enough fun. Come on.
So the 100 Years' War, we're dominating
them.
Can
I put your shorts on, please?
Sorry?
Can I put your shorts on?
Yes, you can put my shorts on.
Should we break while he does this?
Oh, Christ. So there's been a crisis of succession in France, and this is where
they keep getting Down syndrome people on the throne.
Yes,
I think.
they do. Yeah. End of the 14th century,
which was not that long ago. French, because Normans took over 300 years ago.
Normans took over.
It's
not bloody
Normans here again.
So Edward III, he claims that maybe the France should be English.
Yes.
Hey, I like the look of that toilet. Can that be ours?
But before the 100 Years' War, the idea of France and the idea of England, they're not really formed as it's this war that forms the kind of modern idea of
nations.
So that's why there's so much. They came over to England, took it over. A lot of the Norman nobles have claims to the French throne, so it's a bit more.
Yeah,
everyone's just claiming thrones,
and
basically.
It breaks into these sort of. You have the Armagnacs.
Yeah.
The Armagnacs who are vaguely kind of in the south of France. Then you've got the Burgundians, who control mainly the north, and the English have allied with the Burgundians against the Armagnacs. And the Armagnacs king is at the time of Joan of Arc, or just before, is Charles VI, who is fucking retarded.
Right.
So Charles VI, who reigned...
we've got a retarded Charles.
We do have it. This is Charles, yeah.
Charles the 250th.
So Charles VI reigned from 1380 to 1422.
Yeah.
He's known as Charles the Mad.
Yeah.
Suffers recurrent psychotic episodes. And the symptoms include, firstly, he believed he was made of glass.
Fair enough.
Entirely of glass. So he couldn't sit down because he'd be like, I'll smash. Get a photo of him up because
that's tricky when that's the commander in chief.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever he says goes.
He looks mad.
Yeah, he doesn't recognise his wife and kids. He comes home and he's just like, "Who are you?" Look, we've all tried it.
But you didn't commit enough.
You come over here. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Why are you?
You know
here?
who we are, Dad. Fine, fair enough. Call my bluff.
Don't hug me. I'm made of glass. He would have these kind of fugue states where he just kind of like. It's sometimes I'm talking on this podcast and you're just kind of like
yeah.
It's like that.
Right.
I think Hawking's in a fugue state.
Right.
No, that's a vegetative state.
Yeah, fugue state. That implies that that's just sort of like
fugue state's on the way to vegetative.
Temporary.
It's on the way to vegetative.
Okay.
I find that quite hard to say. Vegetative. Fugue state is a rare psychiatric condition characterized by sudden, unexpected travel amnesia.
No, I think you suddenly travel. You suddenly go.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's not teleportation. You suddenly travel. Fuck off.
You're just still, and then suddenly
off.
you travel.
Charles VI was on the throne, and then suddenly he just disappear and be in Norway. That's not what happened. You fucking idiot. I missed out a comma. Amnesia for personal identity and past events, and potentially the assumption of a new identity. He doesn't really know who he is. A fugue state, I guess, is like a sort of we call it a mental breakdown, or
sure,
maybe not multiple sclerosis. What's the name? Yeah. Schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's fucking head case.
Mad as a box of frogs.
So, with the fact that he's a complete madman, power shifts to these competing noble factions. It's a story of old time. Yeah. And the Burgundians ally with the English, who Henry V has said that he's the rightful heir to France, and that Henry VI, who's a boy at this point, a beautiful, young, sweet tender boy. Yeah. And the Armagnacs are backing the Dauphin, who is the
Henry V's the Agincourt king.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So the Dauphin are the family that are the Armagnacs, and Charles VI is the Dauphin. Anyway, Charles VI and Henry V. Is
the Dauphin the French king?
He's the family. It's like it's like the Windsors, I think.
Fine. And then do they have anything to do with Dauphinois potatoes?
They inevitably will.
Fine.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So the main problem arises when Henry V and Charles VI, the mad cunt, die quite suddenly, young.
2 weeks apart.
And so now there's a crisis of succession. Yeah. Let's get to Joan of Boring's life.
But setting the scene just before she's born, I guess it's, but about the time she comes of age, becomes legal.
Yes.
France are completely on their knees. They're getting fucked.
Yeah.
England have for 20 years owned huge swathes of France.
Yeah.
This is my glory days. This is, to me, I look at this more than the British Empire map.
Really?
This brief moment where we owned half of this feels better than all of the British Empire. This feels more personal. Yeah, this is good stuff right here. Look at that. Imagine having a huge chunk of that.
But it's a toilet. So France are on the back foot, and then
we should probably place this.
We should place this now
from the birth.
I guess from the birth.
Yeah.
From the death.
Should do the birth of Joan of Arc.
1412, Joan of Arc is born. Yeah. So to place that for you, this is after Genghis Khan.
Yes.
It is. Genghis Khan was in the 13th century, I believe.
Yeah.
Although who knows?
No, yeah.
Because they're Mongols. So it's after Genghis... Well, no, that's their politically correct term.
Sorry.
So it's after...
Fat Mongols.
They were fat, yeah. Violent Mongols. After Genghis Khan, but before...
Go on. Just go for it.
Before Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
So the idea of, if Joan of Arc had seen Cool Runnings, she'd have been like, firstly, what's that?
Yeah.
And what are they? Who are they? Because she would never have seen a black person, and she'd probably never seen a bobsled.
Yeah. How long before she develops racism? Because she'd have to learn it all very quickly.
Well, this is pre-racism, really, which is why I'm not interested in it.
Okay.
For me, really...
This is BR before racism.
Yes, that's how, again...
BSR before scientific racism. That's what you like.
Yeah.
You're a scientist.
As I've said before, I'm an amateur phrenologist. And,
You've got to put that in your bio.
Will be in my Instagram bio, amateur phrenologist.
Professional comedian, amateur phrenologist.
Brackets, Heil Hitler. So, those are my pronouns. So
that's the funniest brackets you could possibly do.
Brackets Heil, comma Hitler.
Such a fucking heavy brackets to use.
It is just a throwaway thing.
Brackets Heil Hitler.
Brackets it's Heil Taylor, actually.
Yeah, Heil Taylor.
Heil. It's not he. It's Heil.
He/Heil.
Did you see Hitler at the weekend?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel seen.
Right.
There's the one thing I don't get about gender neutral pronouns is that you only ever
thing you don't get.
Yeah, there is one thing I don't get about
that's the only thing you don't get.
Yes.
Okay.
No, about gender neutral pronouns.
Right.
Is that it's in the third person.
Fintaylor.
If you want.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty good.
It's more that
I want.
It's like you're only ever talking about someone when they're not there with those pronouns. So they're not there. So they don't know that you're using the wrong pronouns. Because if you're talking
you're saying like if you chop a tree in the forest and no one
Slightly, yeah. Because I remember having a conversation with someone.
If you misgender a trans person and they're not there to get offended, did it really?
Well, these people weren't trans. This person wasn't trans. I had a conversation where
pronouns, I guess,
where a them or a guy or whatever they want to say.
A guy, probably
it was a guy. Where he went, we were chatting. He went, by the way, what are your pronouns? And I went, well, he, him. But in my head, I'm thinking, I don't fucking. That's the first time I've ever thought about that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I'm they them, and I'm like, okay, but I'm talking to you. Do you use you? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, then this is not a problem, is it? Because you could leave and then it doesn't matter what I say.
Yeah.
Because actually what I might call you is cunt.
So it's only
because you can't control what other people say about you when you're not there.
What about if you're writing like a journalistic article about meeting them? Would that change things?
Probably, because
then you have to because they could read it. Right, okay.
But that's why I'm always like, we have you. You're here. I'm not he, him,
they?
And
They?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Exactly. Who's doing that?
What if they can slightly overhear you when you're...
Well, then you've got to whisper quieter.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Anyway.
I'm it.
You're it.
I'm it.
It slash what?
Head/case.
Anyway,
Joan of Arc is born in 1412, and she's born into a peasant family in Domremy,
right?
Which is a village.
They keep adding smellier and smellier things.
Yeah,
medieval woman, lesbian,
village.
peasant French,
and you know her early life is unremarkable. Arguably, her whole life is, but. At age 13, and again, this is not a fun teen story, not like the teen stories our viewers will be familiar with.
Yeah,
she begins seeing visions, and she claims there to be saints, religious visions. Michael, the Archangel, Catherine of Alexandria, Margaret of Antioch.
Do you remember Antioch from the Crusade series?
Yeah, again, who gives a shit?
Right, yeah.
But what I find funny is to basically probably what she is having is a migraine. But because obviously they're thick.
And it's religious times. So
it's religious times.
You read everything.
So if you like have a sensitivity to light,
and
you're like, you must think, God is there. That's God.
Well, if you don't believe in the Christian God, then what the fuck are these?
What do you mean, what are these?
If you don't believe that God exists,
yeah,
then how would you interpret these visions?
Well, they
must be mad. Yeah.
She's a nutcase. She's having a migraine. So really, this story could have just been much quicker if she just popped a Panadol and got on with
but
it.
I guess that's the miracles of modern medicine.
Yeah, so this is pre-Panadol. I should say it's before paracetamol.
Before Anadin.
So she claims, age 13, that these visions she had told her to drive out the English from France and crown Charles VII in Reims.
So she's the original Greta Thunberg?
She is the original Greta Thunberg.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's sort of seen as like a woke icon. But her thing is just restoring a French guy to the throne.
Yeah.
Like that was like a progressive thing to do back then.
Yes. So in 1428, when she is, 17?
Right.
16.
16.
Yeah. So this is like, sort of like her coming of age film.
Super Sweet 16. Right, probably one of the worst Super Sweet 16s there's ever been. So with the help of local supporters, Joan convinces Robert de Baudricourt to grant her an escort to see the Dauphin, Charles VII, at his court. And this is the key.
How did she get that? That's pretty hard to get. Is it just from her having visions in a...
I think she basically was just so fucking annoying over and over again that eventually some guy was like, all right, I'll take you to see the king. Christ.
Well, that's sort of the only levers you really had as a woman were being annoying. Like, you weren't going to beat the shit out of anyone. So all you had was
because you didn't have any rights.
Yeah. What other levers do you really have apart from being annoying?
Right, I see. So this is the key thing. She dresses as a man.
Right.
She cuts her hair and she puts on chainmail or whatever, armor.
Yeah.
And she travels to Chinon.
She's a drag king.
Chinon.
So drag king.
She's a drag king. Yeah. Slay. Yes. Chinon. Yeah. So she dresses as a man, which we need to put a pin in. Obviously, this is the first. And I listened to a very, very, very bad podcast series about Joan of Arc.
Every single one I listened to has been pretty poor.
It's all been rubbish.
Yeah.
It's dross.
Very smug, all the Joan of Arc pods.
So smug. And one of them was started going off this tangent about how she's like a non-binary icon.
Yeah.
And you're like, they didn't even fucking know what...
She would have burnt you at the stake if she got the choice. She would have had a vision and said, can we please burn those non-binary annoying
Yeah, exactly. She didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
They didn't even know what a man and a woman was.
Yeah.
They just knew we're not pigs. That's all they knew.
She's not a non-binary icon.
She's not a non-binary icon. She just cut her hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Joan goes to meet Charles VII at Jinan. Yes.
Are they calling her Joan back in what?
They're saying Jean.
Jean.
Oh, Jean.
Jean.
Joan.
We're the one that got
Joan.
Joan.
Joan of Arc.
Why? What is Arc, by the way? Why is it Arc?
Don't know.
I didn't come up anywhere in my research.
I don't really do much research.
It was very boring. I really tried.
Yeah.
Viewers, I tried.
What's Arc?
Charlie, if you just Google what's Arc, what's Joan of Arc? Why Joan of Arc?
Because there's an English translation.
Oh, so her name was just Jeanne d'Arc.
Oh, right. So it's just a mistranslation for the English.
Right, brilliant. So she goes to Charles VII at Chinon, Jinan, and she identifies. So this is apparently the king was hiding.
Is he mental at this point?
I think
is this the mental one?
This is the mental one's son.
Right.
He hides and disguises himself
because
with all the other nobles.
They've heard that this
mad woman,
this mad woman saying she's got a vision.
Yeah.
So they send forward someone who looks like the king. They
Yeah.
send forward someone who looks like a peasant, and she keeps saying, "This is not the king. This is not the king." And then she picks him. I think she say he's not in this room.
Maybe.
And then he comes in. And she's like, "That's him."
That's him.
So I don't know what's going on there.
No, because presumably she's seen a picture.
Right.
And so everyone's like, wow. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then, now this bit I don't understand. And Charlie, I'll warn you now, I'm going to need you to Google this. So just remember, I'm going to talk and it's not your thoughts. It's me saying stuff to you. Church scholars at Poitiers examine her theology and character and find no fault. Now, what is a church examination of someone, a medieval, like what's a medieval church interrogation?
Fingering.
I don't think she's being finger banged.
No.
I think
because a huge part of her thing is that she's a virgin.
That's a big part of her thing.
That's the big, like, it does feel like in the Middle Ages, if you're a virgin, it's like everyone's a vampire and you got garlic. Everyone's like, she's a virgin.
No, but also they like virgins, but not in the...
But it's like you're powerful as a virgin.
I see what you mean, yeah.
You know.
Medieval times, the church examined people through its own court system, primarily for moral offences and cases involving the clergy.
Yeah, but this is the point where the church is so linked to the state that they've drop-kicked the Bible out the window, and it's literally like, how do we justify whatever we want to do?
Yeah.
And all this stuff's irrelevant, basically. It's just finding ways to... No, because actually, if you look at this bit and da-da-da-da... But
anyway, she passes that test. They're probably like, fucking hell, you're dull. So you're probably fine. And then Charles VII gives her some armour, a banner, and a command post, which again,
probably for a laugh.
The problem with this story is that there's just points where there's these massive leaps that are taken, and you're like, why the fuck have you done that?
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense to me.
I guess there's a lot that we don't know because we're only judging it off like her trials and stuff like that.
I know, but it's just fun. I can't think of another historical figure who is so like embedded in everyone's common memory.
Yeah,
everyone has heard at least the name Joan of Arc.
Yeah,
and yet when you research her, there's very little there.
It's true.
It's completely like meh.
I was surprised. I thought I'd learn more.
Yawning as he said
yawning
it. Yeah, it's incredibly boring.
That's so disrespectful.
So disrespectful. Right, come on. So rude. Let's get through it.
So rude.
So, Joan. Now, there's been a big siege going on in Orléans.
Old Orleans,
the original Orleans.
Yeah.
It's not a fun place. There's not a big tuba there, and
it's not. The French Quarter is less fun when it's the whole city,
and it's been under an English siege since October 1428. So for about 8 months or something.
Yeah, I think this is the northernmost stronghold of the French holding
Basically, if they're holding out at Orléans and if the English seize
it's
that,
another massive chunk.
They're fucked because then they've got a free run into the Loire Valley.
Which is where the wine is.
Some nice wine in Loire, yeah. So it is kind of it's more central, I think.
Yeah.
But basically it would open up all of France quite easily.
They're really up against it. It's 3-0 down at half time.
Yeah, it's Istanbul. It's Istanbul stuff. And then
she's her story is Rafa Benitez halftime team talk.
Yeah, Steven Gerrard.
She is Rafa Benitez.
I guess this is the whole story is that this is a halftime team talk.
Yeah,
But then she
really
and then she couldn't do it again, and then she got burned. Got sacked. That's basically what this is.
Yeah, well, it'd be like who won the Champions League with Chelsea that first year?
Oh, Roberto Di Matteo.
Yeah, it was like Di Matteo.
Yeah.
Can you do it again? Fired 3 months into the next season.
Can't even make the top four.
Anyway, Motti up. Motti doesn't do chunkies.
Joan Motson.
Joan of Motson. So, Joan arrives in Orléans on April the 29th, 1429.
Yeah.
And this is, again, a huge leap in the story. Bear in mind, she's not trained. She's a woman with a man's haircut.
Yeah.
She's a teenager with a man's haircut.
She's a woman wearing trousers, which is genuinely very radical because no woman wears trousers these days. This is genuinely very shocking.
But this is what... so the troops that have been fighting the English, they're holding out, and, the water's running out, blah, blah, blah. It's a horrible medieval siege. Give us a flavour of a medieval siege. You like all this sort of stuff. What's going on? How does it smell?
It smells awful.
Yeah.
I mean, the main thing at the siege is it takes forever and you're basically starving them out.
Right.
So a lot of the time it is just like a really dull day of Test cricket, right? But instead you're starving with no lunch.
Oh, no. Okay, that is terrible. What, Test cricket with no crisps? That's awful.
Yeah.
So she's waiting. They're waiting for something to happen. She turns up. And again, I don't understand this. She's got no weapons. She's got no training. She's an annoying woman wearing trousers with a bob. And somehow all the French troops are like, well, brilliant. Let's fuck up the English.
Yeah, so she's not doing any tactical stuff.
She doesn't even have a sword.
No.
She holds a banner, one of Christ and then another one of the Fleur de Lis.
But why? Because remember we did the Crusade story about Peter Bartholomew in Antioch. He had those visions, and it galvanized them so much that they broke out the siege.
Yes.
And then he was like, I'm going to do even more stuff. Lay the fire out for me. Look at this. Burns alive immediately.
Yes.
It's similar-ish because specifically in Joan's vision is that the rightful heir of the French throne is the Dauphin, and also the idea of France as a nation. She really crystallized it. She really believes in France as a nation.
Right.
Even though she hates the Burgundians.
But is that... Well, then she doesn't then, does she?
Yeah, I guess...
Because that's obviously come later.
But the idea which would have a continuity with the modern idea of France, I think she really crystallized it with one of her visions.
We should just join together in one horrendous toilet.
Yeah, she envisioned the toilet.
I can see...
It's not not loads of urinals. It's
it's one massive bowl filled with shit, which we will spread onto Melba toast and eat, and we won't work at all. And the women will have armpit hair that will
She's
be
getting all of this.
Envy of the world. She's like,
it's like the Martin Luther King "I have a dream" speech.
Yeah, but
I have a dream.
I have a smell speech.
I have a dream that we will never use deodorant
in our lives. I smell a poo speech. I smell of shit. I have a dream that one day we will have fucking
Stinky
50
children.
weeks off a year and my stinky kids.
I have a dream that if they make us work one more week than 2 weeks a year, we will burn down every single municipal building.
One day, stinky kids and stinky boys.
Also, the novelty of a brassy woman doing this.
Well, she's not brassy. She's a little teen.
No, she's pretty fucking brassy. The ball's on her.
No, but brassy's the wrong word.
What is it?
Shirley Bassey's brassy.
Shirty.
Uppity. She's uppity.
But I mean, it's so unusual. I mean, it's pretty much never happened before. Having the confidence that she has as a woman, saying that I'm a vessel of God.
Yeah.
That imagery, I think, is very inspiring as well, because it's like, fucking hell, this is mad. We never have this.
So but this is the miracle of Orléans.
Right.
Is she turns up and somehow she motivates a sort of fairly depleted French force to break the siege and push the English
she's like
back.
Tony Robbins released the giant within. She's like
but it is like
she's like a life coach.
Yeah, it's a halftime team talk. But again, we don't know why or how.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine being a French male soldier,
right,
and then a woman with trousers and short hair comes up who's like 18. Imagine Greta Thunberg coming up. To like a special, special operations, and being like, they have stolen our future. Blah, blah, blah.
It is that,
and you'd just be like, who the fuck are you? Wouldn't you? You'd be like, fuck off.
Sort of, but you are also French, medieval, and thick. So
I guess so.
I don't think you're thinking that much.
I just can't imagine it.
Yeah. Well, what would you be saying if she did that?
I'd be like, fuck, who the fuck are you? Go away. Who's this? Can someone deal with her?
Whose girlfriend is this?
Sorry, security, who is this? That's what I'd say.
Can you not bring your...
Sorry.
I thought we agreed no girlfriends to lads night.
This is a war. Fucking Greta Thunberg's just coming. Who's that? This is a fucking active war zone. It's like when she got on the boat and went to Israel and they just immediately went, well, fuck off, this is a war zone.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
What do you think was going to happen? It's a fucking war zone.
Yeah. Women are paying $4,000 to screw themselves on the forest and release their anger.
Rage Ritual Retreat, and the founder's name is Mia, and she describes herself as a spiritual fairy godmother and is known online as Mia Magic.
You're gonna need big sticks.
Right now I feel angry, right now I feel frustrated, everything, whatever you're feeling, let it out, express yourself.
I mean, I will say that female emotion outside of the domestic environment is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Untethered female emotion.
Yeah.
Away from the kitchen is terrifying.
Yeah. Burn at the stake?
I think so.
Now you understand, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the bit of the story that makes the most sense to you?
It's the only bit of the story that makes sense. Because I think they had several opportunities to burn her at the stake.
Yeah.
Firstly, you're in a war zone.
Right.
What are you doing here? Go away.
Yeah.
Secondly, when she's like just sort of bobbing about
I guess a lot of it as well is how much the French have been fucked by the English for so long that they're like they are literally out of ideas. Mm. They got they're throwing the kitchen sink.
Yeah,
they're throwing the kitchen wencher.
They're throwing the woman that's at the kitchen sink at the English. So blah blah blah. Right, she captures.
So inspires them to.
She gets injured. She gets an arrow in the thigh, wounded by an arrow, but returns. And this is everyone's like, oh, maybe she is sent from God.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is that she's on a mission from God, not in a fun Blues Brothers way, in a very boring God bothering way, and it apparently inspires everyone. But again, I just cannot imagine it because she's a 15-year-old girl with boy's hair. Yeah. Anyway, having defeated the English, she then clears a path.
Gets greedy.
She gets greedy. This is where she goes for it.
Another helping at the buffet. I don't think you need that.
No, come on. So then she, in her visions, in her migraines, to give them the proper name, she has seen that Charles VII will be coronated at Rheims. Rheims. Yeah. How would you say it, Charlie? Rheims. But again, this is in territory that is controlled by the English. Yeah. So she clears a path. She has all these successes. Pate, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. But she gets to Rheims. Yeah. And which is the traditional coronation site for French kings. So I guess this is the very, very bottom of the toilet. It's the holiest place in French.
What is that? Is that the just before it disappears? Is that the?
It's before it goes. Yeah, it's the U-bend, the pipe.
Right. Oh, okay, fine. So
before it goes out of the house.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So it's the U-bend of.
I guess
toilet.
So.
Yeah.
Like where's if there's a poo, if there's a poo stuck in the loo but you can't see it, like worst nightmare. Right. Like if there's a blockage, but it's right at the U-bend where it kinks, and there's just a poo smell in your house, and you can't that's a nightmare, isn't it?
So what is this? The poo stuck in the U-bend?
Yeah,
you're right. And that's where Joan of Arc comes.
That's the most sacred place in France.
Okay. Yeah.
So the Charles VII is crowned on July the 17th, 1429. And anointed with holy olive oil probably. And Joan stands beside him, holding her banner, and she begins referring to him as the King of France by the will of God.
Right.
And obviously, I suppose, to give her some credit, her dream has come true. So I guess maybe she's full of herself now.
Yeah, she's getting cocky.
She's getting cocky.
And she gets punished for it.
Yes, quite rightly. Because basically after that...
It's more like, you're right once, but don't get...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Got a couple of questions right in the pub quiz. Okay, it's pissing off all the guys who thought they knew the topic. And now it's like, don't get cocky.
All right, love.
All right.
This is a football question. When Love Island's back on, you can chip in. That's kind of the peak of Joan of Arc's story. Right. Really. This is the peak of her success.
Yeah.
Is that she realised that she sees a vision, fights, somehow persuades a group of fucking medieval soldiers.
Yeah.
Some of the thickest, ugliest, nastiest cunts probably ever lived.
Stinkiest, yeah.
Smelliest. And she goes in there and somehow inspires them.
Right.
Anyway, I just don't understand.
Women can smell as bad as men.
Women can smell as bad as men. So she tries to recapture Paris in sort of the autumn of 1429.
Because we got Paris after Agincourt.
Imagine that.
Yeah. English Paris.
English Paris.
It's like you could have your Hitler moments before the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
But Henry V walking around Paris,
Yeah.
he had a Hitler moment.
He did.
It just Paris was not what
But he's
it
probably
was.
thinking, I don't want this.
Yeah.
I don't want this. Who wants this? It'd be nice. I think Paris would be. I'd like Paris more if we'd sort of, if we made it like Letchworth Garden City or something.
Letchworth
Garden City.
What's that?
Letchworth Garden City.
Don't know that.
Oh, it's a shining beacon on the hill of 60s suburbia.
Can we see Letchworth Garden City, please?
It's a lovely.
So would you bulldoze Paris and rebuild it as
I build it as a new town.
like a Milton Keynes sort of?
Yeah, maybe not as new as Milton Keynes, but maybe
Planned city.
Yeah, planned city.
The town is called Letchworth Garden City.
Yes.
Or is that a garden centre in Letchworth?
No, it's called Letchworth Garden City.
Garden City. I think I'd be more up for going to a garden centre if it was called Garden City. Sounds like there'll be.
It's not a garden centre. It's a city. It's a town.
Oh right.
But no, he's saying if it was called
Like
a
garden city is quite I'd be up for going there.
Garden centre.
Rather than like let's go to the garden centre. Like let's go to Garden City.
Yeah.
Get a fucking tree.
Should we go back to the?
Should probably go back to Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she tries to recapture Paris from the English, but fails, I guess, because she's got no military training.
So would you say that recapturing Paris is that banging on the toilet door saying how much longer you're going to be in there?
Probably. And England's just doing big poos. Fuck off, love.
Come on!
Fuck off, love. This is my private time.
You know, you'd say pooey.
Yeah.
That stinks.
Yeah.
Is that because pooey is pooey?
What else would it be? Complete coincidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what would pooey mean if it wasn't anything to do with
I've
poo?
literally just... Have you known that all your lives?
I'd say that I'm a linguistics guy. I'm an entomologist.
Phonologist.
No, but as in, I know that the word pooey is a derivative of the word poo. But then again, Charlie, I studied
You're
Latin.
a derivative of poo.
I studied Latin, so there's no way that you would know that.
Well, I knew it smelt, but I didn't know that was the kind of origins, the conjugation.
It's amazing that you know the word conjugation, and yet you struggled
Yeah.
with what
It's
pooey meant.
like Swiss cheese, your knowledge. It's just there's holes everywhere.
Pooey. Pooey. That smells fucking pooey.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is some of the conversations that are going around with the English in Paris.
Yeah, sorry. If you tune out for a minute there, Charlie was just giving up one of those historical reenactments of an English person walking around the streets of medieval Paris. You know how some history podcasts they really transport you back with sound design.
The sound design.
And there's a bit of script.
You know,
we should have said
horse on cobblestones.
We should have said that was part of a soundscape we were creating. Pooey, it smells in here. God, this is such a boring city. Most romantic city of the planet. My arse, it stinks of shit around here.
How many times have you been to Paris?
Oh, too many. I don't know.
Have you hated it every time you've been? Genuinely?
Hey?
Do you genuinely not like it to go to Paris?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I wish the Eurostar went to a better city. Like it's its main thing.
What, so because you called Spain a toilet, you've called France a toilet.
No,
you called Greece a toilet. So you like Italy?
No. Spain is in the toilet.
Right.
Currently. Modern day Spain is in the toilet.
But it could clamber out.
France is a toilet. France's essence is toilet.
Spain just happens to be in the toilet.
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah. France, you can't...
Even the best it could ever be is a very good toilet.
You can't take a toilet out of the toilet.
Exactly.
It's the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, Joan doesn't I don't know.
So then it ends pretty quickly because, I mean, it all happened in her life. I mean, is it over like 2 years, all this?
Yeah, genuinely it is.
She doesn't even get her 20th year.
It's less than 2 years that we're talking about here.
Flash in the pan.
It is a flash in the pan.
Yeah.
And yet, for some reason, she's a historical figure.
It's a shit in the loo.
It's literally a poo in the loo. We may as well have done an hour's episode on the shit I did this morning. Which has done about as much for my idea of myself as fucking Joan of Arc ever did for anything.
It lasted as long.
Yeah, and I don't understand why she celebrated. At no point could I ever crack any of the podcasts to try and, Afia Hirsch is wanging on about how she's a non-binary hero.
Yeah.
Or whatever. She cut her hair.
So
Anyway.
she then gets cocky, goes for more, gets captured at Compiègne.
And she goes for more despite the orders of Charles VII.
Right.
Who's
So
like,
she's
stop.
Yeah.
Stop, love.
Joan is captured by the Burgundians. The Burgundians she actually hates more than the English, apparently.
Yeah.
She is then sold to the English for 10,000 livres.
Livre.
Which is a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
The reason why the English spent so much money on her, which was lots of money at the time, is because they didn't want her to become a martyr. She was obviously a massive symbol for the French. They couldn't just kill her and make her a martyr, so they staged a religious heresy trial at Rouen, supervised by Bishop Pierre Cachon. She interrogated for months. Charges include heresy, cross-dressing.
This is actually the main charge.
What the trousers is a big thing.
This is the first trans hysteria.
Yeah. Bloody hell. At our schools, they're saying women are men, men are women.
Yeah. This is the first...
Because Harry Styles wearing a skirt.
Yeah, because
LBC.
Because France is a toilet, this is the first instance of a trans person going into the wrong toilet. So...
and claimed divine revolution, found guilty and
because, I guess, at this point, if you're having visions, you're either... very holy or the devil.
Yeah.
And this is probably just on the cusp of witch trials starting, isn't it?
Yeah, and she answers pretty... because it takes months for them to, like, crack her. And she answers... They keep getting her to try and slip up and answer wrong. But she's very, like, cool, calm and collected in the trial. And they just can't get her.
Your witch says what?
Hello.
She's good. She's good. She's good. To be fair to her, she's good.
Don't know why hello was the first thing I thought of. Hello.
But anyway,
but they said the compromise they agreed was that she was going to stop wearing trousers.
Right.
And then they come back to the cell like a week later. She's only gone fucking wearing trousers again.
Christ.
The reason why she's wearing trousers genuinely is because she doesn't want to get raped. To be fair to her. Don't roll your eyes at that, because as soon, obviously, they're all gunning to.
That's so funny. Do that. I don't want to get raped. Oh,
but I guess that is
take a day off, love.
It's sort of like pull the other one.
Keep it light, would you? Christ.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
All right.
I mean, it's kind of
she almost definitely got sexually assaulted to fuck.
Yeah, but if she's raped and no longer a virgin, she loses all her powers.
Is that
yeah? Because a huge part of
because we have a lot of virgins listening, they don't have powers.
No, there's some. Well, they wear wizard hats.
Right, they think they have powers.
Some of these are guys like level 95 mages on Modern Warcraft.
Like a level 90 warlock. What are you talking about? I have powers. I've got powers, actually.
Weirdly, if they had sex, they'd lose all those powers.
Funny that.
So Joan of Arc, all of her powers come from being a virgin.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of an inverse, isn't it?
Yeah, it is an inverse. But it is also, I guess, kind of interesting that, female clothing makes it easier to get raped. If you wear trousers, you are protecting yourself.
Wow, that's a big... Fucking talk about victim blaming.
No, it's the opposite.
Fucking mad.
It's the opposite. It's the opposite.
Well, look, that's too easy to rape, actually. So I'm going to have to rape you.
I'm saying that they've been designed by men to make it easier to rape because that's why they don't want women wearing trousers.
I don't think we have male fashion designers at this point.
No, but why women aren't allowed to wear trousers, part of it is it gives you power to wear trousers because you can't have your entire life and reputation ruined by a rape.
Are you saying there's a law against women wearing trousers?
There is a law against this whole thing. She gets burnt at the stake for wearing trousers.
Well, too right. Woman can't be wearing trousers.
But she won't take her trousers off.
Right.
Which is fair enough because there's 100,000 men waiting to sexually assault her.
Yeah.
And then because of that, they're like, well, that's unholy. That's not what women should be doing.
She'll have probably pooed her pants.
Oh, embarrassed.
Well, if she's not taking her trousers off for 8 months, she's probably pooed her pants.
Yeah.
Which obviously is a huge sign of respect in French culture. Yeah. So, if you're having a business meeting,
it's like a Japanese tea ceremony.
Yeah, what is it in a Chinese banking meeting? You can't do any business before you've eaten.
Yeah,
yeah. In France, you can't do any business before you shat yourself. Oh, anyway, Christ. So come on, get to the good bit. So she's tried for being wearing trousers. And found guilty of wearing trousers.
Burnt at the stake, dies from smoke inhalation.
Is that why she dies, or she died from just hot flames?
Apparently, it's the smoke kills her first.
Really? That's one of the most annoying actuallys that you could ever.
Really? Well,
actually, she probably died from smoke inhalation. Yeah. Her last words before execution were Jesus.
Jesus, what, love?
Fuck! Jesus fucking Christ, it's hot! Oh God! Ouch! Ouch!
Bloody hell, that's hot.
Bloody hell, that's hot. Oh, bloody hell. hold the cross high so I may see it through the flames. So this
Didn't
is on May the 30th, 1431. She dies age 19. So, you know, this is 18. This is a crazy 18 months, isn't it? Really, is what we're talking about when we talk about Joan of Arc.
What I will say, that obviously this is seen as quite a tragic end for Joan of Arc, but in some ways, if you think about it, the real privilege that men get historically is they get to die for a cause. That's why we still talk about them.
Yes, women.
That's why most famous medieval people have kind of died for something.
Yeah, women have just died.
They've just died, and that's why they're not
probably because of their own stupidity.
But that's why they're not historic figures.
Yeah.
But Joan of Arc, even though it's like, oh no, she died at 19. She had this, you know, the best you can hope for is to die for a cause because life sucks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think actually, if you're a medieval woman, Joan of Arc, that's the...
Dying for a pair of trousers? Really?
What's the cause?
Throw your life away, age 19, for a pair of trousers.
Joan of Arc died for a pair of trousers.
You know when parents are interviewed on the news because their kids died and they're like, well, you know, she died for a cause. Look at those jeans. Well, bootcut jeans.
She died for a pair of bootcut jeans.
Died for jorts or whatever.
And we'll end with basically like 20 years later, the same king who wanted nothing to do with her, who kind of let her get killed, then tried...
Does he let her get killed?
He doesn't try and help her.
Fucking hell.
But 20 years later, there's like a resurgence. It's like 90s nostalgia. People are into Oasis again.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, we're back into Joan of Arc.
Oh, Joan of Arc was, that boring girl who wore trousers, turns out.
And then they tried the person who tried her and find him guilty of heresy.
Right.
And they say actually Joan of Arc's a martyr, make her a saint, etc.
And then in 1920, she's canonized as a saint.
Shot out of a cannon.
No, but before that, she's...
Like Evil Knievel.
Human cannon. Before that, she's beatified, which is when you're blessed.
So it's a black guy on Instagram stories.
Yes.
Going, blessed.
I'm
Too blessed to stress.
And then fucking Napoleon, the whatever third, goes on about her a lot. And then I think in World War II, she becomes a big symbol.
Yeah.
But she's basically a symbol.
Yeah.
She's not. She's a swastika. It's like a what's actually there? Do you know what I mean?
She's a swastika who died for wearing a pair of trousers. Well, that's Joan of Arc.
That's Joan of Arc. Done. Take that off the box. Done. Next topic. Done. Die for a pair of trousers. Crash. Come on. Done now. Next.
Now, if you want to catch our next episode with our guest BB Cave about medieval women,
more medieval women.
Yeah.
If you have not had enough medieval women. If you realise that medieval women's actually quite an acquired taste, and I'd like another bite of that olive, like another gobble of that anchovy, actually, it's a strong flavour,
very fibrous.
Then that's already on the Patreon, where for £3 a month you can become a truther and join a community of the smelliest people on the planet. If not, we appreciate you. Thanks so much for stopping by. This was Joan of Arc, the woman who died for a pair of trousers. And we'll see you next time on Finn vs. History. Goodbye.